Now, as the nation continues to provide resources to states most impacted by this outbreak, the White House held a meeting to ensure supply chains were stable enough to handle the demand. And of course, in just a few moments, the White House task force, along with President Trump, will give us all an update from the Rose Garden at the White House. Here's Chanel Rion.
President Trump met with America's top medical supply and shipping companies to discuss ways to ensure supply chains are flowing to states most in need as they battle the coronavirus outbreak. President Trump expressed his gratitude to the shipping industry especially.
We thank you for the amazing job you're doing and your amazing workers and truckers for delivering record amounts of life-saving equipment. We've set every record you can set.
The administration has coordinated the shipping of millions of masks, surgical masks, face shields, gowns, and gloves, and as of March 30, procured over 8,100 ventilators.
We're shipping a lot of ventilators. We're grabbing them and getting them, and we're doing it any way we have to, whether we use the act or we just use the act as a threat.
The president had, just the week prior, signed the Defense Production Act, an order that would mandate private companies to produce federal resources in response to emergency conditions. The president had been reluctant to invoke the act, but as the demand for ventilators continued to rise, the president had been left with little choice.
My administration has mobilized our entire nation to vanquish the virus. We're working across government and private sectors to get our heroic doctors, nurses, healthcare workers, and medical supplies they need. We're getting them tremendous amounts of supplies.
But the president admitted that even with tremendous cooperation between the public and private sectors, there was a supply chain problem that needed to be remedied.
We do have a problem of hoarding. We have some healthcare workers, some hospitals, frankly, individual hospitals and hospital chains. We have them hoarding equipment, including ventilators. We have to release those ventilators, especially hospitals that are never going to use them.
One way around this problem, the president proposes, is a project already underway and overseen by the White House.
We formed a historic partnership with your companies to bring massive amounts of medical supplies from other countries to the United States. And you bring in big amounts. This morning, our first project, and we call it AirBridge. It's AirBridge, that's the name. And it was a flight that landed at JFK and contains nearly 2 million masks and gowns, over 10 million gloves, and over 70,000 thermometers. This is the first of 50 flights. We're going to have a total of 51 flights.
Such an influx of supplies will prove essential to a place like New York, which is now the epicenter of the coronavirus in the United States. Chanel Rion, One American News, the White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.